Okay, so today we are going to start with the very new chapter in 11th standard, psychology, stress. Okay, first I want to tell you what do you mean by stress from my point of view. Humans have a stress for many things, for their work, for other person, for themselves. If you will not complete your work, then also you will feel stress. Stress is something when you are expecting when you are expecting something, then you will feel stress, which means that stress is correlated with the expectation. When the person is having a high expectation, then definitely there will be a stress. So stress is equivalent to um, expectation. When a person is having expectation, then the stress are there. So in this chapter we are going to understand 6.1, being well adjusted, a dynamic balance. We will going to understand different types of stress. We will going to understand stressor and their types. We will going to understand coping with stress or stresses, how to cope. Okay, so I know that like you all are in teenager, you all are in adolescence period. Even you all have stress for something, for doing something. Whenever the person is having a goal in their life and to achieve that goal, definitely that person will have a stress. So stress is something which is uh, which is bad, but if you are able to manage your coping the stress, then it will work wonders. It will work wonders. Like one example I need to give you. Sometimes I am also in stress when I have an expectation. Oh, that thing will, oh, that thing will done. But when I doesn't have a expectation that thing will not done, then definitely there is a problem. So is expectation is the method of stress. And sometimes without expectation also you will be in the stress if you are not able to adjust yourself in any situation. Okay, so first point we are going to understand being well adjusted, a dynamic balance, then stressor. Okay, let's start. Being well adjusted, dynamic balance. What do you, well adjusted we have understood till now in the previous chapter. Well adjusted, a dynamic balance they are talking about. As we have seen in chapter number 5 about mental health and normal behavior. So in the previous chapter we have seen about the mental health and normal behavior. We are not well adjusted in all situations. We may experience some level of discomfort in such situation, certain situation. In the previous chapter we have seen that we as a human being, we are not feeling comfortable in every situation. There are certain situations are there we are feeling uncomfortable or discomfort. The degree of adjustment changes according to situation and time. The degree of adjustment changes according to the situation and time. So whatever the degree of adjustment are there according to the situation and time. Let us look at such commonly experience discomfort in this chapter. So here what they are saying that uh, there are various degree of adjustment changes according to the situation and time. So they are saying here in this paragraph that we as a human being, sometimes we feel discomfort. We are not adjusting ourselves in a very situation. Like you can even think like right now you are sitting in you are watching this video, so you are well adjusted over here. But whenever you do something else which is beyond your capacity, then definitely you will feel uncomfortable. So the degree of adjustment changes according to the situation and time. So what they are saying that the adjustment, how much you need to adjust and in which term, in which height, it is totally depends upon the situation and time. It is totally depends upon the situation and time. Let us look some such commonly experienced discomfort in commonly experienced discomfort in this chapter. Discomfort in this chapter. Now, activity 1. There are some activity we need to look it out now. Look at the following example. We see them. We see them all around us. What do we call this particular type of discomfort in our day-to-day life? So there are certain examples that we need to look and we need to focus on what kind of discomfort we are facing in our day-to-day life. Sometimes Mithali, she is a girl and she is so worried about her performance in the examination. She jumped blank during the exam. We say Mithali is not well adjusted. So which means she is in stress. Mithali is she is in stress because she had prepared well, but but when the exam came, because of stress, she goes blank. When Faisal was going through a bad phase in his business, he used to shout and scream at everyone around him. So, like whenever the Faisal was in bad phase, in bad condition during his business, he used to shout on his family, which means that Faisal is in stress. Robert had an audition on Monday, but at the time of audition, he felt so underconfidence, well, that he cancelled the audition. The organizer said he was probably in stress. As you may have realized, we use the term tense, worried, under pressure, anxious. It indicates discomfort one experiences similar in demanding situation. However, these different words mean different things in psychological terms. In psychological terms, the discomfort that one experiences seemingly demanding situation is called stress. Since as 11 students of 11th standard, you are facing demanding situation frequently, understanding phenomena is important not only as student as psychology but also as individual for your own mental health. So they are talking about you will always feel a difficulty, you will always feel stress according to the different situation. You can even think whenever you are talking with a stranger person, you will feel confident. But whenever you are talking with a known person, and you at that time you will talk in that way what the other person liked, and sometimes the situations turns against you, and at that time you will feel fear. And most of you already know that we as a human being, we have all the people have a stage fear. Why all the people have a stage fear? Because they think that what other people will think about that. But we don't need to think that much about the other people. We just need to give our best, and if we are able to give our best, then definitely everything will be okay for future. Now, stress, my definition. Activity 2, according like this, for this activity we can able to create our definition of stress. Look at the following example of stress, try to find the pattern in them and make a definition stress for yourself. Mina needs fees for her higher education. So Mina is a girl, she needs fees for higher education, but her father has less money than the required. He feels very stressed. So she feels very stressed. She required fees, but her father doesn't have money. And Rashid is late for appointment and he's stuck in a traffic jam. He's stressed about reaching on time. Parminder is supposed to make a model of science which is not working at the time. He feels stressed. So I'm stopping here. We will going to start the next. Thanks for listening.